Yeah, hold it. Yeah, that's a good distance right there. Hey there, tell me who you are and tell me about this thing behind you.
My name is John Mills. I'm an artist metal worker from Brighton. I've always wanted to build my own car. I've built bridges, I've built clock towers, etc, etc. But it was time for a car now. So
before we get into the car, because you've got a leaflet there, show me some of your artwork that you've done.
So, for example, top left here is a ghost train on a bridge, a disused railway bridge in Brighton. It's an etching-like version of an 1837 locomotive that used to run on the London South Coast Railway line.
Is it scale 1:1?
A 1:1, yeah, full
wow.
size. So it's like an etching sat on the old disused bridge.
I see what you've done. Yeah.
Some of your viewers might have seen this milepost here. There's 800 around the country now on the Sustrans National Cycle Networks.
Wow.
I made the original pattern that they used in the foundries to cast.
I'll tell you what's caught my eye though, is this guy here.
Wow, yeah, posh dog, okay. Well, I do these children's books.
Right.
And I make the metal characters and props that I then use to illustrate the stories that I've written.
So are you an author as well?
You could say that, but I'm more a metal worker than an author.
Oh, okay. Yeah. So now tell me about this, because obviously now there's a trend towards converting classics to electric. But you actually created this thing 6 years ago?
I have an Austin 7 special at home, and I've always loved what they did back in the 50s and 60s. Colin Chapman of Lotus building the Austin 7 specials, taking the old bodies off. So I really wanted to do one of my own. So I looked around for a chassis on eBay and eventually came across this Standard Motors Flying 9 chassis, a bit bigger than the Austin 7, but that doesn't matter. With the intention of building my own special body powered by electricity.
Talk me around the car. Explain to me what you've done here.
So down in here you might be able to see there's a big motor, HP EVS AC35 motor.
So you've made this, is this Perspex that you've done?
It's all acrylic, yes. There's a Curtis controller inside the big copper box there, all your various bits and pieces that are required. I've hooked the motor through to a Ford Escort cross-flow gearbox.
Right.
And then that drives the rear axle. And then in the boot I have 28 lithium phosphate 3.2 volt cells.
So where did you get these batteries from?
Well, I actually bought them from the Czech Republic about 3 or 4 years ago. I can't remember the name of them.
So is it designed completely original, or is it actually based on?
I've made it up as I've gone along because I'm sort of an artist, I suppose. Yeah, I've sort of looked at it. I've bent a bit of metal. I stood back a bit, thought, no, I don't like that.
Is this your horn?
I've got a horn.
Oh yes.
For cars, but it always sounds a bit sort of rude for the pedestrians. Okay. So I've got a little bell for the pedestrian and the cyclists.
So do you actually drive this?
Yes, I got the MOT about a year ago. Yes.
So one of the things I said to you when I saw it is it's got a feel of Chitty Chitty Bang Bang around it. You're inspired by a number of different.
There are a lot of influences going on here, and Chitty Chitty Bang Bang is definitely one of them. Yes. Yeah.
And so what's the plan? Is this like a one of one? Are you going to make more of them, or?
This is just my car. I've got a seed of a new one in the back of my mind, maybe, but we'll see.
And will that be electrified as well?
Yes, definitely. Yeah.
So definitely electric is the way to go for you.
Well, I don't know. I mean, if I can get into hydrogen or something, maybe I will. I don't know. But at the moment, it's been such a steep learning curve getting here because I know nothing about electrics or electronics. But we'll see how we get on. I feel like I've learned a lot doing this, and it'd be a shame just to throw that all away and not do another one.
Do you take this to shows and stuff?
This is the first show I brought it to.
Oh, okay. Okay. Oh, awesome! It's absolutely awesome. And is there like a Instagram or something that people can find you at?
My Instagram is metaljon_mills.
Okay, cool.
Sorry.
Excellent.
It's not very easy to remember.
Thanks so much. Thanks for talking to me.
Thank you.
Awesome.
Cheers.
Thank you.
Bye-bye.
Brown car guy.
Hope you enjoyed that video. If you did, please hit the like button and share this video as well if you can. And while you're at it, check out these guys who also sponsor my content. I am deeply grateful to them because it helps me to buy new equipment, put fuel in the cars, and yes, buy a cup of coffee. You can do the same. Just go here or right here on YouTube. Just hit these 3 little dots down here and click on thanks. Make sure you're signed in first. My content is free, but this is how you can help me keep it that way. I may even send you a gift. Oh, by the way, watch this next.